Hey guys, Miss Michelle Fix-It here, June 2nd, 2023, still at Georgetown. Children are laying down to take a nap because they are cranky cats. Playroom is cleared out and no choking hazards are in there. Charlie's in his pack and play. Izzy is laying down. I just found out that I have some of my Skechers work shoes. Like, I have a thing for Skechers shoes. And for some reason, Skechers keeps changing their thing. So like, these are my new shoes, which I was able to get on sale. And even though they don't offer the arch support that I really want and everything, and these are the painted up, seen better days, at one point were good shoes. This is how I work. I normally have like little bands that I wear on my feet for arch support. And then the thing that I really like about these particular ones is that you could just like toss them in the washing machine, because currently I am washing clothes. Because even though we have all these boxes, we are down to Georgetown's washer and dryer and like different states of things. And I do have paint to paint in here and everything, so appointments aside, like we're gonna be here a good chunk. But the children have a room, and so like if they're awake, then I do stuff in the room. If they are not awake and they're napping, that's like my crunch time. So I'm like gearing up for crunch time right now. And I don't have my apron on, it's just totally messing me up for today. So I put the milk over there, so the next time I'm here, I know I have milk here. I'm going to work on getting a stock of a lot of milk in the different houses and everything. Izzy's shoes are outside the door. I have extra diapers at Georgetown. So there's like a pecking order with who gets the most amount of stuff because of the frequency that we are there. For some reason, hold on. For some reason, this guy's here for like Palm Sunday, and I guess somebody like did it, so there isn't really somewhere to stick it. But that's a nice little happy reminder. I found out where all my drills are. All my drills are at Georgetown because my little hyper tough guys. I have one here. I have 2, 3. Let's do a drill lineup because I am listening to make sure that like they're definitely going to sleep. We're gonna do a drill lineup really quick because you guys don't think I have as many tools as I do, and I say it all the time. I have a lot of tools, like a lot of tools, and you guys are about to see. But I put this little Palm Sunday cross somewhere, and I'm making a pile of stuff that I can't forget. So I'm gonna put them in my Izzy shoes, and I'm gonna put the last little bit of milk right here. Actually, what I'm going to do, because I'm all about visual reminders, that's what I call them, is I'm going to put my shoes, my clean NASA shoes, over here by the refrigerator. And we're going to get a lineup of drills just so you guys can see how crazy I am. And like baby Hulk is protesting. He's like, I don't want to be down for a nap. Nobody, you need a nap. So, yeah, really grumpy. So one, I have this guy, which I can't even open up yet because I feel guilty about having bought him even though he was on sale. Because all of my drills, if you know me, you know that I have like drills that do special tricks, and I get very agitated if I don't have my certain stuff. So I have one drill. I have this drill, which I cannot stand because he like, his little tip, he's good for certain things, but like he's like the evil imposter drill. And then I have this drill that came with this drill probably. Hold on. And then I have this drill. So this is like the standard version of Michelle drill. And it has a little light, watch. I have Craftsman drills. Husband Cat has a thing for the orange guys and the green guys. And so like, let's just put the drills up here. And then I have batteries. And then I have like the saber saw guy. And then I have like a circular saw. Like I have corded things, I have not corded things. If I ever get audited, they're gonna be like, why do you need these things? And it's like, because you just don't work on houses. I have like these guys. These guys is because I was cleaning the floors with this guy. This is genius. There's a cheaper way to do it, but that's a quick disconnect. And then I have other stuff. And I have those things that need to be clean. Specific way of like processing my whole entire life. And then like, I bought this guy, but like, I know with Home Depot, I can have him for a year and I can return him. And I don't know if he's worth the 20, 30 bucks that he costs. So like, I haven't used him. I kept a sticker on. Because like when I have to pry up stuff, I go back and forth between these guys from the Dollar Tree because they're cheap. But I actually have like more of them. It's like I can teach you guys how to do stuff on a budget, or I can teach you guys how to do stuff like not on a budget. And now, because I'm silly, I'm gonna switch my fancy windows that I installed to this mode. And they don't have like functional enough and the house can breathe, so that's good. So like if you have fancy windows, don't do them like this, because this is a way, like even though this is not a child's space, oh man. There's like this thing here, hold on guys. And I'm in the Transformer dress. This is literally the dress that I wore when I went to pick up the Transformer, because the Transformer is so cool. And it made me feel very Florida. Oh man, and I'm messing myself up. Hold on guys. So you have to put, I'll record it, let's flip it. So there's a screen, so you push the screen up and then you grab the screen. And I have to get up on this boiler thing because it's an obstruction. There, that way I don't have buggies coming in, because like you see that guy, he would totally want to come in. And this is now child safe. Like there's a very specific situation, and I put you guys here and like make it where you guys can sort of see me. There's a very specific situation that I think of anytime I have a window open, and it has to do with Aaliyah. And like I really think that if we would have been smart about educating people, because like yes, the Guardian window bars are great, but like this also would have worked really well. And then there's this thing where if they would just make it where there was like a clicker right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but like the top of the window, because when they're in the other way, then like you can have this locked. There'll be a little thing here and it'll lock the window where it can't do stuff. But like, why can't we do stuff like that? Why can't we put one of these guys here and then put like a blocker in or something? I don't know. Because, you know, Aaliyah, you know, you're a sweetheart and like your mommy is an awesome mommy. And now I know a little bit about like how hard it would have been as a mommy to have all that stuff just like pop up, and she was your baby. Like as in like, you know, the last little baby. And so now Charlie is like, he's asleep. He's quiet. So we have to be quiet. He heard me going up the stairs. So now I have to sit here for a minute and make sure he's asleep, because I can't hear them outside. But basically, like, you know, children can fall out of windows, and like nobody thinks about that if they're in a 2-story house. Like I can't use my normal system putting my diapers there because my lawnmower is strategically right here, and I have all this stuff in the way. So it's stuff like this that's just really frustrating with my life, is because like, because of COVID, like this house was occupied before COVID. And then because I became such a resource, and then they had like domestic issues and stuff like that, and I wasn't able to babysit them and like help and offer support and everything. It's like we are very in tune with people, and we try to be very helpful, but then like sometimes things just blow up, and then people do what people do. It's just what they do. And like my husband cat used to come over here, because anybody will know, like I literally have been covered in sewage before. And yeah, I strategically placed myself there because it's blinding. And now I look like I have like an arrow through the head. But guys, like I don't like dealing with trash. I don't haul trash. I will out of necessity. But like husband cat has like a fancy cat job. But like husband cat comes over here and he like hauls trash for me, because he knows that like I might be able to do tricks and stuff, but I'm a lady and I don't want to deal with trash. And like there's 2 big piles of trash that he needs to come over here and get, but he can't. Like right now, he just can't. And then so I have trash here, just chilling. It's annoying. So I'm going to have to like move this ladder. Yeah, and this is all like, you guys wonder how we donate so much stuff. Like we literally organize it in a way that looks like chaos, but it's all organized, because if we know someone that might need something, then we'll give it to them for free, like no tax credit. But otherwise, I itemize all this stuff. And when my life is like a little less, I itemize everything so that people can get used to the stuff and make money off the stuff, because everybody's got to make money. And like if there's a house that we have tenants in and they need something and we have a table, it's like, here's a free table. Somebody left it from a different house. Like that's how it should be. Like if you need it, you have access to it. And like if somebody says, hey, I don't need this stove because I got a stove. Like this stove, Upland stove is chilling in Georgetown. It doesn't belong to Georgetown, but Pete was all grumpy because husband cat was all grumpy about all the assortment of stuff in the house because like we run out of storage for stuff. So like poor husband cat, and like I'm about to go into work mode, so bear with me. So husband cat's like, Gerbicatas, I want all this stuff out of my garage because like his house, it's his house. And it is his house, like legally it's his house. It's not pre-marital property or anything like that. And yeah, we're married. Like he has his stuff, I have my stuff. And like, that's just how we are. Whatevs, I don't care. I have a house. My house is paid off. My house is good. My house is so good and not good at the same time, but like my house is a family house. It's like a working mommy, like get it done house, like a handyman house, handy woman house, handy lady house. That's my house. So it's not all pretty packaging and stuff, but my neighborhood's getting better and I'm like part of that process, and I'm working on getting grants to like do pretties, and I put Dollar Tree pretties on there. Like occasionally people steal my Dollar Tree pretties and I get mad. Like crazy cat lady will tell you, like we put all these pretties out, we were all excited, and people mess up her stuff, and then she gets all grumpy, and I'm like, you know what, crazy cat lady, it's okay, you know, because maybe they couldn't like afford the stuff. So yeah, I'm frustrated, but I have like Home Depot buckets because I have a return system where it's like if I don't use it, I overbuy at Home Depot. What I don't need, when I have time, if I know I don't need it somewhere, I throw it in the Home Depot bucket, because I used to have totes and all this other stuff, and then I just return the bucket with me. Home Depot's probably like, what the heck, we should charge her a restocking fee. You know what, I give you guys so much business, it's not even funny. Like, I should get a discount, besides like the discount that's there. And I have a pro account, and we have multiple credit cards. And I'm tired of people asking me about buying credit cards, because we don't need any more credit cards. Like, we're good. And then like, I leave little reminders for myself. Like this one is in a video, and it's still got the things. But you know what? Because I gotta get this lawnmower out, I gotta like move all this stuff over here. And there's personally identifying information on this thing. So like this, it's gotta go over here. Because even though I pick at husband about being like a good recycler cat and me being a bad recycler cat, I have a recycling system for the Amazon stuff. Come on now, like I'm trying. And like somebody out there is gonna be like, oh, this girl, Gerbicatas, she did this or whatever. It's like, okay, prove it. Prove that I did whatever you're talking about. Because I'm pretty sure that like, if you can fling rocks at me, I can fling them right back, because like everyone forgets that like you guys all told me your stuff, and if you're trying to be vindictive and mean to me, I'll be vindictive and mean back, but I don't want to. I just want to be left alone. Raise my kittens. Like this is a Home Depot bucket where like I needed the stuff for things and I didn't need it. Now I don't need it. And look, I have Summer Blend windshield wiping fluid because someone thought that would be good to give to me. So like I give people stuff, they give me random stuff. They're like, hey, you have cars. Here, have this Summer Blend. Like, ironically, the Trailblazer thing, I gotta fix it. The windshield wiper stuff. So like that's a good reminder for two things. So give me a sec, because you guys are just kind of like here in my little crazy life of like trying to get back to normal after COVID, like everybody else, but like mine is literally boxes full of random stuff. Everywhere. I'm trying to fix it. All right, so here we go. Mowing the grass. You guys are going to get to, you don't see personally identified information. Oh my goodness. And then like in the midst of having to navigate through that thing in this whole little jungle, which I do have stuff to work on stuff with. And like I gotta set you guys up where you can see what I'm doing, but then you don't see the street numbers for the house and all this other stuff. You know what? Here we go. This is gonna be your setup. And yes, I have a weed whacker. We have gas ones. We have other ones. You guys are going to be right here in the woods. Because if I don't do this, we're gonna get cited by the city for having an unkept yard. And like, this is a fancy lawnmower that I bought when I had bunches of money. This thing is old. I know how to work on it. Oh man, oh man. And it was like smushy the last time I did grass. And it has this little thing where I could like, haha. Ooh, goodness, it has ants. Oh, and southern people, guess what? They have like regular ants that they call sugar ants, or that we call sugar ants. Ah! There were ants in there. And then they have like fire ants. That's this whole thing. So, if you haven't done a lawnmower, this is just like basic startup. It's only out of gas. Ah, come on. I'm gonna put some gas in it. It's like this would have been a husband cat job. But you know what? Husband cat is at work. And I have other cats that could do this stuff, but it would take too much time. So I do things that I don't like doing. And I still find a way to like be okay with it. I have to pay attention to this. And now it's pretty much full. And look, I'm so professional. I didn't even like spill any or have anything happen. And there's a whole system and a video I could tell you about this. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm just trying to mow the grass really quick. Alright. So, this one is the one that does not have the little chokey thing on it because it's fancy and I never can remember. And it even like is supposed to be an auto one. How did I lose my sunglasses? What the heck? Give me a second. I need sunglasses. Sensitive little delicate eyes. Alright, so sunglasses are on the stove. That's in the living room of the house that has so many things. I don't have a little pumper on this guy. It's supposed to be like auto start. Hang on. Alright, let's see. No, it doesn't have a pumper. The ones in Manassas have pumpers. And I can give you guys a lawnmower tutorial video. They're not really that complicated. Clearly have to have that going. I'm not dumb. I'm just in a hurry and I'm trying to get this done. Hold it up a little bit when it's this high and it's this whole thing and I should have a bush hog and blah 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 blah. Insert what I don't have, what I have available, working on it. And also, since you guys probably think that like somebody's going to be behind the scenes mowing the grass for me, I'm going to set you guys up right here. And you guys can watch me mow the grass if you want to. Doesn't bother me. I'm going to check and see. You guys can sort of see most of the yard. I'm going to mow the grass. You guys like do whatever you do. I don't care. It's fine. because I'm cuckoo crazy. Oh man. Aside for a second. Yes, I look like I'm going crazy. I'm not. There's a tree that's growing in the yard that I don't know what it is. And I want to make sure it's okay. So I pretty much forgot. Oh, jeez. See? You guys can't see. Look, the washing machine. Oh, jeez. Like, nobody understands. Like, how ridiculous my life is. So I was just checking to see if it was ready, and it's not. Well, that is Michelle. It's on an extension cord because they want to put a plug over there. So, like, for some reason, that has to be on an extension cord. And you guys had to get flipped over. So now I have to remember, because I was like, oh, I should check the laundry and see if it's ready to be put in the dryer, because it's probably going to be like longer dry time. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not a longer dry time thing. Totally, like, touched the cord, messed it up. And yes, firefighters and fire people, I know about daisy chaining, okay? Okay, so I've mowed the grass. Whew. And I'm only doing the front. Crazy cat lady, don't get mad at me. I can put up a door there. Xenia can be in the front. She doesn't care. She's in Baltimore. She doesn't have much green space. And now I gotta fight with this stupid thing, get it back inside the house. Gotta find somewhere to stick the gas. I get the kittens, run them over. I should shower. I'm gonna at least wash my arms and my legs and everything in the kitchen sink. But yeah, this is a day in the life of Michelle. When children are asleep, I'm like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Losing daylight and children's sleeping time and all this stuff. We gotta go. And yeah, the door's all busted up. Oops. Okay. The cat's gonna be annoyed. I'm going to be annoyed. But I mean, this house has a lot of stuff we gotta do to it because like domestic abuse. Oh man, I forgot about the Georgetown trees. Check the Georgetown. Watering these poor guys. The trees will make it to the ground. At some point. So I'm gonna stick you guys over here so you can see my little menagerie of craziness. But yeah, I mean, like I do a lot of stuff. I have to water these trees because I care about these poor little trees. But if they go outside, they don't have water, and I forget to water them, they're gonna die. There are things that literally depend on me for like life or death things. And if I was smart, I would have like watered the trees and then left them and stuff. And then like this is my canvas stuff. And like the thing that messes me up is when people come in and they start moving stuff around because they think they know a better system than me. They're only going to be here for like a day. And I'm like, leave my stuff alone. There's a system. There's a reason all this stuff is set up like this. Because like these guys need to be right here. And like my soap. Where's my soap? I have soap upstairs. There's soap. So I have multiples of everything. And I'm also like super allergic to poison ivy or poison sumac or poison insert, whatever. Ooh. Like people steal the little filter things off of this thing. And it's like, okay, that's fine. I was going to replace that anyways. I'll donate that to Habitat if somebody like doesn't have more than $5 to dedicate to a thing. Then like this will be happy for them. And then like I'll change it over to another one because like it does work. Like this is my life, you know? And I'm fine with it. Because as long as people just like don't want to try to smooch me or like mess me up, I'm good. Or like get water on my face. I don't like when water goes on my face. That bothers me. I have paper towels, which some people think are bad, but it's like, okay, at the end of the day, I don't have time right now. And this little lifestyle of Michelle to, I'm taking my shoes off. I don't have time right now in this little lifetime of Michelle to be worried about cloth napkins. I do have cloth napkins when I was in that part of my life. And like somebody could be like, oh, look at her, she's like doing stuff. No, I'm literally washing my legs because I don't want to have a poison whatever thing happen to me. So this is what I do. I'm just a crazy cat taking care of her children, doing stuff that other people do, and then doing stuff that other people don't do. And in a minute I'm going to have to psych myself up because I know it flew all over my face, and I'm going to have to wash my face. Well, and I'm breaking my rule because I actually need to be doing this with cold water because if you don't know anything about poison ivy, poison sumac, or poison whatever, if you use hot water, then you're actually letting it thin out and spread. So, given the fact that I have had some horrid reactions to poison something, I am now using cold water and soap because since it's an oil, the soap absorbs, well, puts a little circle around the oily stuff. So you soak yourself up really good. You use the cold water. You try not to get it in your Georgetown trees because they don't need any other little things messing them up. And you just like wash all this potentially poisonous stuff off. And you make a mental note that you have to wash your arms again. Because now you probably spray it all over your arms. So what you tried to do to make it better is actually way worse for it. Because if you end up with poison whatever again, you're going to go slowly crazy. Because every time I start doing, this is why I don't do yard work. I don't do yard work my daddy cat dog came over and did yard work for me at Georgetown. Not the last time, Dad. I've been over here doing it. But he came over and he did it because he's like, no, you're allergic. You're going to have issues. And like he killed like a big poison sumac something thing for me because my daddy cat dog loves me. And like he's like super proud that he instilled all this knowledge in me, but then he's super irritated by it because he's like, why can't she find a man that'll do all this stuff? And it's like, daddy cat, I'm working on that. Like, I have a good husband cat. And for some reason, he just doesn't like listening to me. Or like, his friends will listen to me, and they don't get it. They're like, what the heck, dude? You talk about your wifey, and then like, you don't listen to her in public. Or like, you guys are super cute. Like, that's us. We're either like perfect or just like very annoyed with each other. So we're either annoying others with our craziness because we're like, husband cat, wifey cat, lover, blah, 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 all these niceties. Or it's just like, oh, you're so dumb. Why are you doing that? Oh, I hate water on my face. Ah. I should probably be smart and like wash my sunglasses because then I'll get like exposure and then I'll be like, crazy cat lady. I got, like one time I had poison ivy and it was really, really bad. Like super bad, like all over my arms, really horribly bad, okay? And then, and I started getting over it finally. I had to like convalesce, Manassas, husband cat was taking care of me. It was super itchy. It was very inflamed. I was just like so super messed up, guys. And then I started to get better. And I go back to Patterson and I put on the same stupid shoes. Those shoes, ironically. And then all of a sudden I had it all over my legs. I had it all over the place. And I previously had it on my arms. Like Sue and I were just going like, or crazy cat lady and I, sorry, personally identifying information. We started going crazy. We're like, where is it coming from? And I was like, Sue, it was the shoes. She was like, Bacatas! I was like, I know. That's why I have Bacatas. Because Bacatas things happen all the time. And like, if you guys don't know, like Bacatas is like my catch-all thing. Where it's like, insert excitement, insert annoyed, insert, it's like a Michelle curse word, but that's acceptable for children. So, because I am me, I'm going to very carefully pick up my now yucky shoes and put them in the pile of stuff that is for when I don't need, or when I have time. Ha 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 ha. I should have my little thing. Alright, so that's the end of our adventure. It didn't really take me that long to mow the grass. I don't know what I'm going to label this video as. You guys can pass judgment on Georgetown. It's a work in progress. It's not a vacant house. We are in here all the time. Like, technically, we occupy a lot of space. And random people and, like, stuff. I don't know. But this is Miss Michelle Fix It. Oh, man, I messed up on the time. This is Miss Michelle Fix It. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm trying to line it up. There we go. And, like, yes, there's craziness here. It is what it is. Insert colloquials. Help me not be so social media dumb, because otherwise you guys will just get on my videos. And then, like, once I reach the certain point of, like, monetization or whatever. And if you see commercials on my videos, they're not for me. As of this filming of this video, I have not made any dimes, nickels, or pennies off of anything. It's all just, like, me just trying to share my wisdom to people. So, and maybe I'll talk to Brandon and be like, hey, Brandon, I need to brush you up on, like, lawn stuff. All right, you guys have a fantastic day. I shall see you later. Soon I will say bye-byes, because we're just impatiently waiting for this little ticker, and that way I know it's an approved video, and then I don't have to watch it, but Crazy Cat Lady will still watch it for me. Thank you. Bye.